Who's the best jungler I've beaten? Owner? Probably. Alright, let's see. So Fiddle's starting Raptors. Pretty common. Now, the reason why Fiddle's such an OP jungler, maybe you guys don't notice this in your elo, but in higher elos, sorry if some of you are higher elo, but in higher elos, Fiddle is a champion that can full clear really fast. Like, I'm talking like 250 full clear, like same as like a Karthus or a Zyra or a Zed, right? Like just absurdly fast full clear. And like I mentioned already, you can't invade them. So they AFK full clear, perma, they get 6, and they have the best ulti in the game. So you really need to make sure that you're playing the vision control game. So you're going to be utilizing your trinkets and blue ups as much as you can. You're going to be farming a lot too. So as into these matchups as Kayn, you actually need to farm a lot. Because if I fall behind on CS and XP, oh man, it is unplayable. I will tell you that much. It is unplayable. So just food for thought. If you guys ever wind up in this matchup, just make sure that you are doing a Raptor start full clear and you're farming. The good news is about Fiddle is normally you don't have to worry about invades too much because, I mean, it's not a champion that's very much likely to invade you. But he has got to give you some troubles. If he finds any early success. Because what you're basically both doing is you're both power farming and you're looking to find, like, success on the map. So a good rule of thumb on how to track him, even though I didn't get the early ward in his Raptors, my teammate did. And since he's doing a Raptor start full clear, we know he's going to be in his bot side now because I did the same clear. So just always imagine it's like a mirror. So he's on blue Grom, or he was. He finished his full clear like, what, 30 seconds faster than me? He was down there by the time I was around here. So it's always easy to ping them out. And since both my bot and mid were ungankable for the time being, they didn't really have to worry too much. Alright, now I can either look for his Raptors or my Raptors. He's thinking the same. He either wants to invade my Raptors or he wants to get his Raptors. Now, if he looks for a play through mid, I'm here, so I'm not too worried. But if he looks for a play on my Raptors, no. Different story, I guess. I definitely want to run through mid and just go to my own Raptors. I think it's smarter to farm your own camp than going for the invade camp. So my E didn't pick him up, so I know that he's obviously not here. Okay, notice something. I think he actually messed up his clear because look how long it's taking for his Raptors to spawn here. Interesting. Yeah, I think he messed up his early clear there. Hey, just finished Scuttle. Odd. Poppy rotated up from bot lane. Interesting. We got a free kill. That's not ideal. Okay, so there's no play bot. There's no play mid. You always look for plays on the last camp that you're going to farm. So when I've finished my Krugs, I look for plays in bot. I'm actually going to get Sweeper for now, just for the time being. You don't really need it in the Fiddle, but if I'm going to be ganking top or mid, I definitely want to have my Sweeper up. Okay, so Fiddle just reset. He didn't even farm his Krugs here. What I'm thinking is I could farm his Krugs. I could look for the gank on Jace because he's going to reset here and probably play overly aggressive because GP hasn't reset yet. So we could maybe look to like kill Jace and get his Krugs. So I'm also just going to slam a controller deep in his jungle here. So if you ever can invade them, you should because their entire bread and butter is farming. And another good thing about invading is that they don't know when the camps spawn, but you will. Alright, you got the baby Krugs. I got the big and the small one. Okay. I'm actually not going to clear that with my Sweeper yet. Eventually I will, but not right now. It's not a big deal. I can farm Gromp, Wolves, and then my Raptors should be spawning like 45 seconds after. Or from now. I mentioned this last game, but I'll mention it again. If you guys are struggling to understand camp respawn timers and like tracking that, there's apps that'll help you. I don't personally use them, so I don't know which apps exactly, but you could ask people in chat what app they use. I'm sure a lot of people use it. It's pretty smart for junglers that are like new and they don't want to like memorize all this stuff. It's not really that complex. You know, buffs are 5 minutes, non-buffs are 2 minutes, 15 seconds, so I just take a little mental note. It's usually what I do. Oh, nice. Well, I got a 1-for-1. Important for me to just catch this wave, since obviously no one's here to catch it. Alright. Oh, let's get my bot side camps. Kill the effigy. I want to hit the vision plan here, actually, because there's a slight chance it could have been on this. I want to use my E. Okay, so a little thing that I want you guys to notice. Your E tells you where enemies are, right? Your E will alert you if Fiddle's effigy is in a bush. So sometimes it'll throw you off because you'll think he's there, but it's actually not him. It's an effigy. So be careful with trusting your E into this matchup. You can't always trust it. So don't always assume that you know where he is just based off that, because that is something that is very, very, like, deceiving, right? Alright, get our bot side camps. So yeah, just having the CS and XP lead, this is genuinely how I recommend you play the game. There's no other strategy that I would recommend implementing other than this. So we actually see Fiddle topside. So now bot and mid are both ours to look at. So look at bot lane here. You see how heavy that wave is? That fat wave coming in. Poppy's nowhere to be found either. She's rotating on grub timer, right? So right now is the timer to rotate for grubs. For sure. Which means that maybe I could look for a play when Lucian's alone down here. Well, when Vayne kind of just charges in like that, it's kind of hard to look for something, because, obviously, why would this guy walk all the way forward? It's not bad for her to trade, but we need to shove that wave, so I could dive this quick. Oh, wow, beautiful. Alright, nice. Just want to make sure he died. Not bad. So, we lose grubs, which means I could either A, go for his bot side, or B, go for my top side. I think going for my top side is a better idea, because if I get caught out in my jungle, I have higher likelihood of surviving, as opposed to if I get caught out in his jungle, I'm probably dead. Especially with Poppy. He might take my camps here, though. Oh, no, he didn't. He didn't. He's looking for the gank in mid. He was definitely going to. He was going to take 2 camps there. But, you know, it would just be something I had to give. A lot of, like, being a good Kayn in the early game, your first form is understanding when to give, when not to. Oh, they're looking so aggressively for the dragon here. I could steal it, but let me tell you one thing. Poppy is the hardest counter of the game to Kayn, for sure. And Poppy will literally make it so I can't steal it, because she'll just eat me into the wall and just kill me. I have a 100% chance of dying, and what, like a 50% chance of stealing it. Actually, probably higher than 50 because I have a stronger smite, but to get in there, I have to use my flash alone, and I'm guaranteed dead when I have camps to farm. And it basically goes against everything I'm teaching you and everything I'm talking about to do that, because I fall behind in CS and XP on the Fiddle, when this entire game, this entire 9 minutes, I've been prepping to get ahead in CS and XP. And I'm going to throw that all away for a meaningless first Drake. What does first Drake give you? Nothing. Gives you no gold, no XP. If you guys watch any of my Korea climb, or just any Korean gameplay in general, you'll notice that they don't emphasize dragon at all on any jungler. It doesn't give you gold or XP. So you usually just play to give the first couple dragons if they're going to go for it, and then you just focus on the gold XP. And then once you have a lot of it, then you start like forcing fights around the objectives. Alright. Alright. We saw Fiddle down there, so I assume that they'd be playing safe, but it is a very dangerous comp, you know. Fiddle and Poppy. So much hard CC. Oof. He might just kill himself to a tower or something here. I think he saw me on a ward. Oh, no, he didn't. Okay, I was kind of worried he did, but he did not. He hath not. I'm just going to ulti him. I don't waste my time more than I already did. If he had my W, I could just walk onto him, but it's fine. As long as he dies. Like, I'm not going to use my ulti anytime soon. I'm not going to need to. Okay, didn't miss the CS. I probably should let the minions hit that a little bit more so I can waste a plate and he doesn't get it, but it's fine. Alright, so we're going to go this and we're going to go that. And we're actually going to wait here. So I would never wait for more than like 15 gold. Some people, they like to wait for like, oh, you know, I need to buy my item. If you're waiting more than like 15 gold, you might as well just go on the map and farm something at that point. But we have a pretty big CS and XP advantage. So notice I have CS XP advantage, and I'm only down, what, 2 KP? Down 2 KP, down 2 objectives. So this is kind of what you should be comfortable in. This is like your comfort zone as Kayn. Being a little bit behind, and then when you get your form, you can start to take over, right? Now, I will tell you, this game's going to be a lot harder than what I'm normally comfortable with because of the Poppy. All because of the Poppy. I'll tell you right now, it is because of the Poppy. The way I'm going to be playing and the way that I'm going to be thinking about the game is all because of the Poppy, right? Nice. Yeah, I figured I'd just flash on the guy and kill him. I didn't want to flash on the Poppy because one, it would give me a lot of red orbs, and two, she's already gonna die, so I might as well go for the Lucian, who is not gonna be guaranteed to die. I'm greedy and looking for this with the Kennen here because I know 100% that I could, get my form here. So let me just move on this guy. He wants to Q to me, so I'm actually just gonna like move away. Okay, there you go. Unlucky. Kinda had to play that a little bit slower. Alright, so look at how close I am to Edge of Night. So right now, do you think it would be a good idea for me to reset, farm like 3 camps with my form, and then reset again for my Edge of Night? Or should I just stay on the map and farm all my shit? And then I'm gonna be really strong for the dragon, right? I'm not even saying we're playing for the dragon either. We don't know if we're getting dragon yet, but I'll tell you what to look for. What's up, Benjamin? How's it going, buddy? Alright. So. Wow, so he actually invaded me. Oh, wait, no, he didn't invade me. I remember my raptors freaking bugged out because I didn't kill them all earlier. I'm silly. I forgot about that. You can honestly look for a play on the way, too. If she doesn't get the solo kill. Oh, she got the solo kill. Alright. So they're actually going to help the Fiddle get the bot scuttle, or at least it looked like they were, so I decided to back off. Skull is too greedy anyway. Alright, so I have 2 plays in mind now. We can go for the dragon, or we can get our form, get a kill in top, get top tower. So, which one seems better for us? Well, let me think about it. I'm playing the highest mobility jungler in the game, so why don't I just run all the way up here, kill this guy, and then run all the way bot? Honestly, we don't even need this many people. Oh, I went inside of him just in case. He was like this close to getting away there. Alright, now we can go towards the dragon. So look, I still have 10 seconds to get down there. I have my U moves. I press my E. Now, let me add a little cherry on top of my little play here. Right now, I'm gonna get the raptors. And the reason why I say this is a little cherry, because now I have a stronger smite than Fiddle. So if we're gonna contest this, we're gonna look for this, I'm gonna win the smite fight. 100%. We don't really have any vision on this. It's kind of sus. Suspicious. Okay, look at them. They're like hard sitting my team. I might be able to sneak the dragon. Oh no, they're coming. Oh no, they're coming. It's because they had vision right here. 6th Sense came in too late, unfortunately. How unfortunate. We're gonna have to give this. Well, see, this is a really important thing, is understanding when you can and can't fight for something. So, because Kenna has no ulti and we don't have a Nami, we have to just give that. And if you're wondering why am I not immediately running on this Jace, I want to wait till I have my ulti, because my ulti assures that if worst case scenario, GP doesn't help me at all, I can solo kill the Jace. So you always want to play like with worst case scenario in mind, basically. Speaking of which, I probably should have used my smite there, assuming that Jace would EQ the camp.
Your turret has been destroyed.
We'd have to kill him really quick here, which would mean... Oh, I missed my W. I'm trolling. Now we gotta worry. I think I have to back up. Yeah, I can see Lucian there. A lot of people would get baited into fighting that, but you have to play with yourself in mind, right? Look at how well he played it, but unfortunately, because Lucian's there, there's no way we ever win that. There's no way we ever get anything out of that besides just dead people. But, I will tell you this, but it was unfortunately not looking for the camp. Well, fortunately for me, I guess. I took the camp. I also get the kill here, too. See, I don't want to throw out my W. I can just, like, run him down with Q. Because then, if I get in range and he has flash, then I can save my W for, like, a gap closer there. But see, notice I was able to get the invade off. And I was able to, whatchamacallit? Oh, what the hell? Okay, we out. Oh my goodness, this guy flashed me and everything. Scary. Okay, hunted me down like a predator. You can tell he very desperately wants to kill me because of all I've been doing to him all game. So, yeah. But once again, notice I don't look to reset immediately. Like a lot of people, they'd be like, "Oh, thank goodness I lived. Let me reset." There's no real reason doing that because I want to get my item right. I want to make sure that I can get my grudge here, so I'm gonna get grudge and a control ward. Now we can look to play for an objective once again. Or, you know, look to get a tower. Look to do something. Make some plays. I'm gonna undeafen. I'll see the state of the team. I can tell there's been some jungle flaming this game. Usually when things are going awry, flame the jungler. So we don't have very good vision, and Lucian's overextended. So we should assume that Poppy and Fiddle are behind him. It's very much likely that they're not. But you always want to assume the worst. Like I said, you always assume the worst. Next item, I'm probably going to go Serpents. Look at Hui's items. Serfs, and Lucian also has barriers, so it'll help me one-shot both their carries, I would say. Shoot. Looks like I think he ran down here. I'm pretty sure he ran down, because he would have shown... Oh, no, he ran... Oh, yeah, he gets the MS boost from his ability. Why do I always forget about that? Makes sense. Oh, Cookie! Thanks for gift sub. Thank you, my friend. Alrighty. So Fiddle's getting Zanya, second item. So this actually is really good. It's very common that they're going to do this. And the reason why they do it is because obviously he doesn't want to get one shot. But the thing is that it lowers his DPS output, so he's not going to be able to 100 to 0 people through his ulti. And the fact that he's not like as much CS as I am, because if Fiddle had as much CS as I did, he would be able to 100 to 0 my entire team all at once. So it would be brutal. My Kenan's really hard to play off of because he never reacts to like my pings or any of that, so it's kind of like looking for plays all on my own. How I said earlier, you know, like if my team's isn't gonna like be there to help me, I have to make sure that I have my ult up to make sure I can do everything by myself. I mean, you kind of play like a very like selfish mindset. A lot of this matchup is just like avoiding Fiddle and like farming as much as you can. Not the funnest matchup. I actually complain a lot about these kind of matchups, to be honest, but you know, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. My Sixth Sense is down, so I probably can't do anything about that. I think they're on the Otacon, but they have no AD carry there or Jace, so their DPS output is extremely low. Oh man, live with like 1 HP there. Oh, never mind, he didn't live. Sweet. We should go for the dragon 100% here. So instead of just going for my top side and doing all that jazz, definitely want to look for the objective. Because, like I mentioned, early game, you play to get all the gold, XP, all that. But around 3rd, 4th dragon, notice how ahead I am. I'm able to kind of just force these plays, right?
My path cuts through the bodies of the unwilling.
Oh, I guess Kayn was flaming me in all chat. Yeah, a lot of people that don't really understand like, you know, how your game plan's gonna work or how like your playstyle works. They'll like play me really hard, but I don't think you should ever let your teammates dictate how you should play and see the game. You should always dictate how you play and see the game. Especially as a jungler. Like as a jungler, you're like a shot caller, decision maker, all that. So we're gonna reset and get serpents here. I really don't want my team to fight. I do have ulti, so if they do fight, I could come, but we'll see. Oh, he's slamming me. Is that right?
Enough for now. I will return stronger.
Okay, they're not on the Otacon. I saw one of them with my E there. I was kind of worried that they were going to go to Otacon, so I was like, oh man, I'm not going to go to my bot side, but... Okay.
Not every battle is
Okay, so they might do Otacon after this, but... It's a risk I'm willing to take. Oh, I'm glad my team immediately slammed a blue orb right there. That was actually perfect. They might get it. I think at this point I want to get my boots, because I kind of do need to be everywhere on the map. I'm so ahead though. Look at my items. I have 5 items. 11 and 0. All that. Yeah, I think we are going to lose this, but there's not really much else I could do. Like, I want to kill that Jace, and I also want to like open up the T2 towers. Right now, we're just going to like push to get this. And I know my team can. Sweet. So I actually prioritize opening up the map over getting the Otacon there. Because I get the kill and I open up the map, so it's actually pretty ideal for me, I'd say. Because we open up T1 tower mid, open up T1 tower bot. Kind of everywhere, to be honest. You can tell Poppy is probably getting hovered by Fiddle. At least I imagine so. I don't know where else he'd be for her to play like this aggressive, I guess. But yeah, I can just invade this guy's bot side. Oh yeah, he was there. So I was correct about that. Because obviously she can't 1v1 me, so for doing all that, it's kind of insane. We're getting close to our final item. Now, most of the time I'd buy GA. Because I'm so, like, insanely ahead, I actually don't think GA is a good idea here. Because if I die in a fight, and I'm not in the fight for however long it takes for GA to revive you, what, 3 seconds? If I'm not in the fight for, what, 3 seconds, the fight's immediately lost. I hate to say it. I think he protobelt in the way. Oh no, he doesn't have protobelt. He just ran. I want to make sure I'm denying everything. Alright. I will promise you guys this. If you can get 100 CS lead on a Fiddle, you will 100% win. Yeah, Kenny keeps trying to follow me around and take my camps. That's why I waited to auto queue for my queue to be up. Crazy guy. So you're probably wondering, okay, if I'm not going to get GA last item, what item am I going to buy to 1v9 this game? My favorite item for 1v9ing when you're really, really ahead is 100% Axiomark. Axiomark is so nice. We can definitely look for like a big engage on their team, but keep in mind we don't need third dragon.
By the way, if this was KarasMai, we would unironically win this game.
I lost my job and my bank account still knows to support you when I am broke. I love KarasMai.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Kron. Really sorry to hear that, buddy. Thank you for the resub, but feels kind of bad getting that one. They're all kind of lowish. Just trying to get like enough gold for my last item here. We can kind of hover the bear inside and pretend like we're gonna do that. I'm so ahead, I don't think it matters that I don't have all this gold spent. Yeah, we want to just kind of like move and play around this bear inside. Force them to walk into us. Okay, yeah, just start it. Alright, we can just do it straight up. And we could actually just do it. So, I'm actually going to show you guys something very important. See, notice I'm going to get my Axiom Arc, and then I'm farming 1 extra camp to get my Elixir of Wrath. But I didn't farm my blue, I farmed my Gromp. The reason why is I don't want to waste the duration of my blue. I want to utilize every bit of that blue buff. So I'm going to get the blue after I reset. So when I come back on the map here, boom, we are going to have a full duration of a blue buff. No time wasted. Alright, I'm coming. Alright, now I should be able to just go in and kill everybody.
An ally has been slain.
Ow. Okay, maybe not everybody. I got a lot of subs there though. GP gets top tower. Oh, we got mid tower. Oh, we're getting a lot of gold. I still think it's like a good gold play. Hey, good thing I didn't buy GA. Like I said, that would have been what do I call it? Useless. $16 harvest stacks is kind of low. Like, I'm definitely not as what do I call it? Not as well, I wouldn't even really say I'm not as active this game, because like I have 16 KP. I have the most KP on my team by far. I have the most KP out of anybody in this game. Huh. Come to think of it, you know what? Matter of fact, I was kind of doubting myself. I was thinking maybe I'm a little bit too farm heavy this game, but actually no, I think I've been playing this game perfectly. That death there was kind of like tragic, but it did give us a lot. We almost got that top tower too. Unfortunately, GP couldn't secure it, but when you're given like 3 losing lanes and you can make this kind of a setup, it's not too bad. Oh man, I couldn't queue over the wall. I'm too slow. It's probably better I don't go over that wall anyway, because Fiddle could have been right behind that guy, for all I knew. For all I knew. Oh, she hit the bubble. I thought he was gonna keep moving. Or her ulti. She, like panic pressed R before he's Q connected. Or not before, it was after. We have GP for the wave clears, so I mean I should be able to just shove in mid here. I was like, think about if I group there, it's gonna happen the same thing that happened the last fight. They're gonna separate. Not gonna be able to kill everyone. Oh, my team just literally just has to play the wave clear. Let me like split. We have good wave clears, so it's not a bad idea. It's not like it's a horrible idea or anything. I think I gotta come. Oh yeah, they separate. Pretty unfortunate with how much we actually lost there.
By the uncaring providence of war.
What are my thoughts on Hubris or Opportunity in this build? They both have negative win rates. Humus has a positive win rate, and Voltaic has positive win rates, so I don't think they're very good. I'm just trying to take all of this guy's camps. I know I don't need the golden XP, but denying him it is pretty big, in my opinion.
Bathing my enemies in shadow. The light to the oppressed.
I mean, getting us all a red buff seems pretty good.
Everywhere. These things always prove to be a challenge.
Alright, go to the Baron. Definitely want to move together for this. Maybe look to play it slow. Ah, Poppy went over the wall. That was funny. Oh my god, did she cancel my Q? Ah, I think we win the fight though. Alright, not bad. We should play then. GG's. I'm gonna make sure that we have 2 waves ready here instead of just the one. Okay, so my ult's gonna be up before the, what do I call it? I wanna make sure I dodge his Q with my Q. Nice. GG's. Okay. And that's how you win the Fiddle matchup, boys. Woo! Not bad. GG's.